on EA Sports. I'm Matt Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, guys are on the court stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
It's early. Get it?
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Paul George, that's now 4. He hasn't missed.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Davis, his first effort off the mark. He throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Davis can't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Anthony Davis, tough matchup against George. To Beverly. Short jumper won't go down.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
George shakes free and hits. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
George, he made his first effort, but not that time. Danny Green, bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Paul George. Shot from the lane won't go. Great feed, sets it up. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Lakers ball. James. From the outside, no good. George. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To James. And a throwdown.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Nice pass to set things up.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To George. Had a chance, but it's no good. Got it to go, and the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good, and the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Deep three at the buzzer. A three-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after one quarter. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
James to Davis, down low, and stuffs it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Leonard to Paul George. Has a chance. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy. James into the front court. 5-point game. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Kawhi Leonard, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
James. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
George smothering D. Danny Green. They go down to Davis. The shot almost to Davis. And he'll go to the foul line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Leonard. And throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Probing the defense. To Kyle Kuzma. Screen coming. Kuzma knocked loose. Clippers have it. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard to George. Trying to cash in. The shot by George won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Kuzma to James. Knocked loose. They love this hustle. Beverly into the front court. Leads 4. Paul George. In the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 10, Jared Dudley. Subbing in for the Clippers, number 20.
Slams it down.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Paul George. Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Fires the 3. No good. Leonard. From the painted area, won't go down. To Caldwell Pope. With a drop step. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. George to Leonard. Kentavious Caldwell Pope tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And the Lakers have the rebound. LeBron with it up top. Down 8. Could not throw it down. To Leonard. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good. And finishes strong.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Leonard. Message received. Well defended. And a backcourt violation. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Williams into the front court. Up by 6. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Beverly. that time. To Harkless. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And McGee there for the rebound. To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Leonard. And the rebound taken down by Green. To Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range. Nobody even close. Count the basket for Caldwell Pope.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. And he hits all 3 free throws. LeBron into the front court. His guys now trailing by a ferocious slam inside.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Leonard. Not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing now.
LeBron James. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Leonard.
That's his second personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Hits the second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line. LBJ. To Cousins. And he scores. Yeah, he took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws. LeBron into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Kyle Kuzma for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. George, tough shot, well defended.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second free throw. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Los Angeles, they have it. It's James. That won't go. Anthony Davis. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
You can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Team foul.
Caldwell Pope.
Los Angeles Clippers are in the
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Lou Williams. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more there. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Kyle Kuzma. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Beverly, jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
That ends the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Danny Green to James. 4-3. Off the iron. No good. To George. Oh, big finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Kyle Kuzma, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Leonard. Has a look. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Across the timeline comes James. His guys down big. To Davis. Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Substitution being made in this one.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 7, JaVale McGee.
George, He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Terrific vision to Danny Green. Fires the three. Off the mark. To Paul George. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Leonard. Textbook defense. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Another chance. JaVale McGee, deep right corner. Kyle Kuzma. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James, that's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Leonard. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Missed a wide open look.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Leonard to George. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Paul George. Goes to the left side. Williams. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To George. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George. From long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Williams. Shot from the lane won't go. James to Caldwell Pope. Paul George able to recover with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Beyond the arc for 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more,